All right. Good morning, everybody. We got another awesome day for trading. Welcome to the Lang Trading Chat Room. If you're new, we are trading stocks. We are watching the market. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want any stocks, cryptos, ETFs looked at, make sure you throw it up in the chat log. We will get right on it. Let me close out this trade real fast. There we go. All right, so get down to it. We got some good stocks, it looks like. Should have some opportunity today. It's Friday. Cheers. So about, 30 to 45 minutes from now, we're going to be starting to give out a little bit of cheers to you guys. I got some questions for you. Hopefully you guys have some answers. And if you do, you might make a little bit of money. So make sure you stick around for that. Let's go through this list real fast. Not seeing anything on the long side just yet. Keep an eye on this XP short. A little bit extended early, but good pattern, good range, good void. So keep an eye on that. I'm watching the mRNA as well, Moderna. This is another good one. Market is down a little bit though, so showing a little bit of strength to the market. So in the end, I want to make a note as well, guys. Market's right at this 405 area. This is an area where it's likely going to bounce. You see, this is where we have the support at from last Friday. Probably see it better on the hourly chart. You got this support from last Friday right down at 405. So expect a little bit of a bounce right here. That's what we're getting so far. So this is where we want to see some relative weakness come into play. Maybe relative strength on a long stock. Watch this BABA as well, BABA. Looks good under the $100 mark. It's probably my top watch right here. It would be about a 75-cent stop. So plenty of range there on BABA. Watch it. TSN's moving lower. Snap lower, a little sloppy. Lin is actually moving higher. Guys, watch the Baidu as well. Baidu basing up right at support. Facebook's a little strong. All right, so I'm really watching the BABA right here, BABA. It would be 100 by 174. So it's going to be going right here. I'm going to need to wait at least 2 minutes. If this 5-minute bar completes, you get 2 more minutes of chop. I'll be in this thing. Good range. It was a volume. Volume is great. All right, so it's going right here. So not what you want to see. So you can keep an eye on BABA, but nothing to do with it just yet. All right, XP. I want to be mindful of that range, but this thing does do some wide range days. It has it in it. So you can watch this. No support down here either. So this is an all-time low. So yeah, and this thing there's really nothing holding it up. So watch that XP. DraftKings pulling in a little bit. Watch this EXC. A little bit thin on the volume, but I like where it's at on the daily. I like the relative strength quite a bit. So watch the EXC as a long idea. I'm not seeing a whole lot else on the short side. Just staying patient. I'm not going to jump into anything early. Wait for those patterns to come to us. Guys, watch Baidu. Keep an eye on Baidu. The shop is pretty weak as well. Shop's rolling over. It has quite a bit of range left too. So watch the shop. Watch shop. Watch Baidu. EXC higher. Keep an eye on that one. This would be about a 19 to... Okay, so this has a lot of range left. You could use high of the day by low of the day on the EXC. Like a 30-cent stop, you're going to need 60 out of it. Yes, you need that 43.60 area. Right in that. I mean, it's got a nice void. It does about $1 a day, so I like the range. Keep an eye on EXC. Yes, you're right. Zap. It is option expiry day. Expiry day. That doesn't sound right, but I think it is. Yeah, options are expiring today. A lot of them, so could be some bigger volume than normal. Let's watch this DVN. I like DVN short. That's a pretty stout move off the open. Those first two 5-minute bars that's a big move. So I'd like to see a little bit more rest, maybe a retest of the 53.50 area. I mean, right now that's just a really tight stop. All right. So let's watch the XP 1252. It'd be like a 50-cent stop. So you are asking a lot out of that. You're gonna need to have a $2 day. I mean, it does do some big days, like I was saying. It has some $2-3 days, but just be mindful of what you're asking. Just be mindful of what you're asking out of it. I want to watch it though. Not seeing a whole lot else. You guys, you can watch this Snapchat. Watch Snap. The markets are continuing to grind lower, so we're still dealing with the 405 area. Baidu's kind of trying to go right here. Be about a dollar stop. You definitely have the range. But keep an eye on this thing. Check the 15-minute. Yeah, 15. You should have room down to about 138, at least 140. So watch the Baidu. Watch Baidu. All right. So we're watching Baidu. This XP as well. This one's interesting. I watched DraftKings over high of the day. We got a 50-cent stop, so another one where you're going to need a big day out of that. Right at this. I love the relative strength. Putting in a good pattern. I just don't like that range. Good volume. Where would break even be? There would be a 50-cent stop. So you'd be at break even before that resistance. Guys, you can watch DraftKings. You can watch DraftKings. Definitely keep an eye on that thing. Yeah, this thing chops around right here a little bit more. I like it. Maybe you can even get a tighter stop, 39-cent stop. It's pushing it though. Dang. All right, thank you, Zach. But as I was saying, for day trading and stock trading purposes, I do not take any trades in the first 15 minutes. So after 9:45, that's when I start taking trades. That's when I start looking for my entries. So not the first 30 minutes, just the first 15 minutes. All right. You guys can hear me now, right? Looks like it. All right. All right. All right. Back at it. XP's moving down. DVN's going a little bit. Watch this Lin. It's a little bit choppy. A little choppy. Right at that support, but keep an eye on it. It's got range. No, you're all good. That's why no worries at all. You ask questions. That's how you guys learn. So thanks for asking the question. But I mean, I do trade the SPY in the first 15 minutes, though. I do trade some SPY, but got a nice little put on the SPY this morning, actually. It was nice. Very nice. No day trades just yet. We're looking at calm, falling above 59. See, I see it's breaking out right here. Stop loss at 56. So just under some moving averages and those pivots. All right. And then target up to 63. So yeah, right in the gap fill area, really. Yeah, not bad. As always, it is up a little bit, up a couple days, so might get a little bit of a retest of that $60 mark. But yeah, not a bad idea. I got this on a swing trade list as well, actually. Guys, DKNG, actually, I'm about to take this. This relative strength is immaculate. It's got, actually, I think I am going to give it the tight stop, 39 cents. 2074, like 4056 for a pullback. Here, I'll check that out in just 1 second. 2074 by 2026. The target here. This is the kicker. What's the target going to be? Just under 2150. Right at that resistance. Up 16%. It's a low price stock. Alright, I'm sending this, guys. This is meeting all the criteria except for range, but I think I've been letting the range. Oh, that's not right even. Ask me more. Oh, shit. I need an extra dollar out of this. Even a wide range day is not that big. It does have the range. You know what? I'm gonna send it. I mean, the relative strength is what's sending me here, guys. This thing is so strong. I think if the market finds a bottom at all, DKNG will see every bit of 21, probably more. I'm going to tighten this stop up just a bit, though. All right. Give us a little bit of room here. All right. So DKNG, DraftKings, be 2074 by 2035. All right. DraftKings order is in there. I mean, this market's down. I'm expecting a bounce. That's why I'm kind of going for a long. I mean, after at least some sort of bounce, we're down like 6 mega green bars on the 15. So, and we're at support. So I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce. And like I said, that relative strength on DraftKings is just, it's stellar. It's exactly what you want to see. So we got that order in there. The XP just peekaboo down, coming back. All right, so we are in DraftKings. Did we get slippage? Somehow. Wow. Somehow, some way, despite the big pop, we did not get slippage. So that is cool. So it was a 39-cent stop. So break even on this is 21.13. Full target is 21.45. Look at that pop on DKNG. Good stuff. Good stuff. And that EXC just rolled over. Guys, you can watch DE as well. John Deere. Yeah, that's a wide stop. 650. So yeah, you're gonna need one of these big $20 days out of this thing. I don't watch DE, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I gotta draw a limit at some point. The average trading range has to come into play at some point, you know. I mean, it does look good though. It's going right here, so not for me. Holding off on it. I'd like to get a short to even out the playing field though. So we'll be looking for one of these short trades here. Getting a small bounce in the market. So let's see what showing some relative weakness. Baidu's not bad. 142.18. Give it a 80-cent stop, maybe 80, maybe 90 cents, dollar, whatever. This thing has plenty of range. Should have easy room to at least 140. So yeah, watch the Baidu. Probably my top watch on the short side right here. All right, watch Baidu short. We're gonna be watching what else? What else can we watch? You guys watch anything right now? Oh yeah, Ninja Trader. You were looking at the SPY. Sorry, let me check this out. 40.56. A little pullback on the SPY. Were you trying to get in at 40.56? Right, come down, pull back to 40.56, and then continue lower. Is that what you're trying to do? Tesla hit you. Hey, you ended up shorting Tesla, didn't you? Man, it really gave it up. I actually went break even on Tesla, so it tagged break even and got me at break even. So I didn't lose anything on Tesla yesterday. Facebook's been strong all morning. Guys, watch this shop. Ooh, watch the shop. I like this. I like this shot. What is let's check volume. Great volume. I mean, it's great range. Has not great range, but it has plenty of range left. It would be about a 40-cent stop. So yeah, plenty of range, not a concern. It's in a really nice void. I mean, it should have easy room down to about 42 bucks. Guys, watch shop. Top watch. Shop. Shop and Baidu. Watch them both. You can keep an eye on the EA as well. Guys, watch EA as well. BVN's just been so weak. All right, watch EA. We're watching Baidu. We're watching Shop. Trying to get a short entry here. We got the one long trade on DraftKings, DKNG. We need 21.13 for break even. So it went up just over half an hour on the initial pop. So that's not a bad way to start a trade. Looking for, okay, EA is popping a little bit. Okay, EA is pretty thin volume too. I didn't really look at that first, but EA is pretty thin. So be careful with that. Shop is moving up as well. So this is the bounce I was talking about in the markets, helping DKNG out. This is the bounce I was talking about, right in this 405 area. We've been down quite a few bars, so this is an expected bounce. Now we're getting to the VWAP on the SPY, so this is an area where we might start going lower, might start putting a little bit of a sell setup. So you come down here, about a 50% retracement, and then continue going. So I don't know if that's what you were talking about, Ninja Trader Shark. If you're talking about like a little pullback right here, bid for it, and then continue to move lower. That's kind of what I'm feeling like on the SPY. We gap down. We've been weak. If we really break this low right here, what is it now? 404.25, whatever. And we got room down to 400. We got room, so we'll see. See if it puts in the self setup right here. Shopify, guys, watch Shop still. A little bit of a wider stop, about a 50-cent stop now, but still like it. Still like it. Baidu as well, actually. I mean, if Baidu came down right here, this would be nice. That would be a 88-cent stop. It's good. All right. So watch Baidu, watch Shop. Not as big of a fan of it here. You could argue to take it on like a sell setup, but it's aggressive. It didn't retrace too deep. So, all right. So Baidu's top watch. EA's mediocre at best. XP is going up. Guys, watch mRNA as well. Watch the mRNA. You could take this on like a, yeah, I don't know, the wedge is a little bit aggressive. I'd probably wait for low of the day. But it has range. It's only done $5. Average day is 8. So we got range. DVN just keeps going lower. I mean, it still has range, but God, it's like non-stop red bars so far. So I don't know. Bob is chopping around now. You can still watch TSN, another one with range. I mean, that's actually not a terrible buy setup either, or sell setup. I mean, what's the market doing? Exactly that. All right. You can watch Snap as well. No patterns yet, but it's going lower. So this thing is junk. Is DraftKings still doing well? Need about another 9 cents out of this thing for break even. Another 9 cents for break even on DraftKings. And then watch Baidu. Watch Baidu. Got my eyes on that. Looks good. Looks good. I'm not seeing a whole lot else. EA is pretty chunk now. Guys, mRNA and Baidu. mRNA and Baidu. If DVN chops around right here and maybe retest comes back down, you could still trade it. But it's going to need some correction. All right, mRNA moving. And look at the DraftKings, man. That's what I'm talking about. When I say I like relative strength, this is what I'm talking about. That is relative strength. You guys are looking at F down to 12 on the wedge. It is weak. It does have some support though. See this support at 1250. It's got a double bottom right here. But I mean, under 1250, real nice void down to $12. But you got to be mindful of this support right here and holding it up so far. 1, 2, 3 areas. So be mindful of the support. What happened there? Why is that such a big, weird bottoming tail? Just a massive bottoming tail. Oh. All right. So we are still watching Baidu. Still watching Baidu. This is my top watch. Got my eyes on mRNA as well. It's kind of chopping around, putting in some bottoming tails. And then Shop. Guys, watch the Shop. This one would be 43.61 by 44.14. So 50 cent stop on Shop. Baidu would be a 88. I'm okay. I'm watching Shop more than I'm watching Baidu right here. I'm watching Shop. Actually, let me get my order in on Shop. 43.61 by 44.14. Going short. We're gonna need, what is it, 43? What is this? 50 cents now? Okay, so 42.60. All right. So Shopify, It's within range. What's the volume? Great volume. Great pattern. Great moving average. All right, so I'm putting my order in on shop. Give this thing a little bit of room. Oops. All right, so my order is in on shop. Be 43.60. Should be better now. Yeah, I don't want to hear about Ford though, man. I have a 2008 Ford Taurus. By the way, we are in shop, triggered into shop. 2008 Ford Taurus, water pump and the timing chain went out. They said it's gonna be like $3,000 to fix it. Like, are you kidding me? For a water pump and a timing chain? And it's because Ford, the ignorant, money, greedy, hungry, whatever company they are, they made it extremely difficult to replace the water pump and timing chain. Because they make all their money off of service. They're not making money. They're not making high quality cars that are built to last. They're making cars that are going to break down. So you got to go pay to get them fixed. Not a fan. Never buying a Ford again. In fact, I hope this stock goes to zero. I hope it goes to zero. That's where it belongs. Yeah, Ford Escape, same thing, dude. They make their money off of parts and service, and it's just it's annoying, man. Yeah, you do. You have to like pull like half of the engine apart. Like you have to get. Oh my god, it's a headache. I don't even know if we're gonna keep the car. We might just sell it. I don't know, but yeah. So because of that, I'm gonna short Ford. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. But you could short Ford under 1250. It's got that void. It's like under 1250. So yeah, stupid Ford. All right, so we are in the two trades right here. DKNG just chopping around. The Shopify just peekaboo us in at the moment. Man, you have some bad luck with that with cars, Zaf. Oof. Got the transmission, then you got the water pump, and you got rear-ended. Like, God, I would start riding a bike though. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. But no, that's tough luck. All right. Then we got Friday Cheers coming up. Oh, watch Baidu as well, guys. Still want to keep an eye on this Baidu. 142.18. Be like 142.38. Like an 85-cent stop. Keep an eye on the Baidu. Market's still moving up right here. Still making a move higher. All right. And it's Friday. Good day. Sunny outside. You guys got any good plans? Hey, you know what else it is? It's a 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend. President's Day is on Monday. So I will not be here. If you guys want to show up, go for it. I will not be here. Got a nice little 3-day weekend. So before I pull back on SPY, back to opening price. Yeah, it's right back to that open, right at 406. We'll see if 406 acts as an area of resistance right here. You kind of see right here on this 15, it like 406 to 405 was really where it bounced at. So we'll see if we can get going up here. Honestly, I can't tell if I want it to go higher or lower. I mean, I'm split. I got DKNG here, and then I got Shopify on the short side. So, start your new job on Monday. You're gonna miss the stream? No, no, Zaf, we need you. You're one of the old reliables. And at least you'll be here for Friday Cheers this week. At least you'll be here. So I actually prepared for you guys. Instead of just trying to come up with some questions on the spot, I put a little extra work in, put some Friday Cheers together for you. Let's check it out. All right. Friday Cheers, baby. Whew. Another week in the books. Monday's off after training. That'll be only trading day. It is what it is. It is what it is. You don't have to trade the open to be a professional trader. You can do your scanning outside of market hours, place your order for when the market opens, or you can trade forex or crypto. I mean, you got options. It doesn't have to be day trading the market open. I know day trading the market open is a good time. It is fun, but there are definitely other ways to do it. There are definitely other ways to do it. Honestly, I'm really not. I'm kind of like what DraftKings is doing here. If it comes down here and like gets below this 2060 area, then I'll be concerned. But it's just chopping up here, resting. It had a big move up and needs a little rest. So we'll see. Shopify and DraftKings both just chopping around. Chop, chop, chop. And the market's been pretty choppy today, I guess, as well. Not really choppy, just not going really anywhere. So it's making some clear moves. It's just having a little doji day right now. Down, right back up. So we'll see. I don't really see much else I like. Actually, this EXC you can watch. EXC you can keep an eye on. What is it? Deer. Yeah, I really don't like that, guys. I mean, you look where it got stopped at. It's right at resistance. Right there at 430. So, I don't know. And it's done a big day today. $14, average day is only 9. So it's done 50% over its average trading range. I know DraftKings is kind of in the same boat, but at least it didn't do 50% over, and at least it was in the mega void. So it had that going for it. And you can still watch Baidu as well, guys. Baidu's on my watch as well. So I'm watching Baidu still. Keeping an eye on that EXC as well. This thing right here. It's in a pretty good void, actually. Just put in a complete turnaround bar, so the strength is there. It is a little bit thin on volume. Not crazy though, really not too bad. So keep an eye on this thing. Maybe for like a buy setup or something. Come back, retest 43. Look to get in maybe. All right. So we're getting a big green bar in the market, pushing some of these stocks higher. Chop's not moving up too much just yet, so that's good. As long as it stays below 44. If it gets above 44, you can chalk it up. All right, so I'm not seeing much else on the short side. Yeah. All right. Oh, look at that. Maybe DKNG break even. Woo. All right. DKNG to break even. All right. There we go. And now we're still in the Shopify. Still in Shopify, full exposure. And then I'm still watching this Baidu, guys. I still like this Baidu. This is the problem with ADRs. These things are just really spotty sometimes. You can see how there's just a lot of gaps. When you go to a chart like Cisco, which is an American stock, and there's just a lot smoother trading, So this is one thing you gotta be mindful of when you're trading ADRs, is that they don't trade exactly the same as regular stocks. Like Baba's kind of the same way, gaps and stuff. So I usually try to avoid trading ADRs if I can keep from it. But some of these bigger ones like Baba, Baidu, JD is one I believe. Yeah, they do pretty good volume, and usually they're not too bad. So actually, this is not from the Friday Cheers list, but let's get Friday Cheers started with an easy one for you guys. All right. What does ADR mean? Talking about ADRs, what does ADR mean? Do you guys know? If you do, and you answer, you're the first one. You will get 100 coins. 100 coins. What does ADR mean? Talking about stocks. Talking about like a Baba. I don't know if it says it on here or not. I'm not exactly sure. Average daily range? Close. Not right. We're talking about, this is for foreign stocks. Foreign stocks like Baba, JD, ADR. It's 3 words. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Green and Gone got it. Bam. American Depository Receipt. Bam. American Depository Receipt. And like I was saying a minute ago, they do trade a little bit weird. Like this is one of the highest volume ADRs out there. And you can still see how it has a lot of gaps, has a lot of kind of narrow range days. When you go to any other stock, it's an American stock, you can see the bars are more filled out. There's not a lot of gaps, or not as many gaps. So that's how you can kind of tell. And then you can also just look it up as well if you want. But way to go, Green and Gone. You got the first Friday Cheers question. And I want to be watching Baidu, guys. So I'm going to keep it close. Actually, I might get my order in on this. 142.18, 143.03. So be what is that? All right. All right. 85-cent stop. So we need $1.70 out of this thing. So basically 141. Oh no, 140.5. Where's this at? I think we should have room down to about 140 on this thing, guys. Like, I mean, it's got a void down. This is the first little hiccup right there at the 140 mark. It's doing real good range, so keep an eye on it. I really want to see it come down here and retest this 142.20 area. Right now, it's just kind of chopping, wedging around, so this thing could go higher right now. I'm going to watch it. In the meantime, we'll get question 2 on the Friday Cheers. All right. All right. All right. So let's see here. This is an easy one for you guys. Keep it easy today, guys. It's light. It's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend. You guys are going to have to be on your toes for this one. I think it's an easy one. You got to be quick. Should be an easy one, I think. Bam. Send. Let's see who gets it. The blank is your friend. When you're trading, what is your... Oh, Zap is on it. He's on it. It's the trend. Don't trade against the trend, guys. The trend is your friend. Make sure you guys are trading with the trend, especially for swing trading and that sort of thing. When you're going to be riding those momentum stocks, gotta trade with the trend. So send those coins to you, Zaf. There you go, my man. And Zaf's got to have a bank account at this point. He's got to have a bank account of cheers. He's been on it since day one. All right, now here's another one for you. Another acronym one. Another acronym. All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. Actually, let's watch Baidu. Let's watch Baidu. Markets are up here near high of the day, putting in a big red bar topping tail on volume, so could get a move lower right here. Setting up for Black Friday, so hey, you might be able to get there with how many coins you're getting. All right, yeah, guys, watch Baidu. Check here. Market's going a little lower. The Qs definitely look lower. I mean, they put in a lower high. A little bit of a divergence there in the markets. It's like the Dow doing. The Dow is actually strong, and then IWM is strong as well. So the Qs are lagging the market right now. SPY, so we got a little bit of strength in the market actually. So it's kind of deterring me from getting into this Baidu. And the fact that it's not retesting this, it just keeps putting in. I mean, they're minor, but they are higher lows each time. So just stay patient with it. Stay patient. I'm going to scan this list real fast again. Not seeing anything else worthwhile. Well, maybe keep an eye on Snap. It is, oh, son of a gun, just stopped out of shop. Just stopped out of shop. So, lost an R on shop. Son of a gun. Shop stop. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty solid trade. Not gonna lie, I liked it. We were right at that 200, so I mean, a little bit of a choppy area generally, but I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. All right, we're still in the DKNG. This thing's still looking all right. And I'm still watching Baidu. I'm not set on that thing yet, though. And yeah, so that's it. Maybe watch Snap. Actually, well, this EXC, my bad. EXC is looking a little interesting as well, guys. So watch this. Probably be about a 30-cent stop, get just under that VWAP. So watch the EXC. And then, yeah, Bob, the more Baidu does, like, chops around like this, the less I like it, honestly. The less I like it. So keep an eye on that EXC. And yeah, that's all. That's all I'm really watching right now. So, all right, back to the Friday cheers. I guess I was about to say, I got another acronym one for you. So, what does PDT rule stand for? What does PDT stand for? And I do have a follow up question. It's not related to cheers. Or, I mean, it is, but it's not like, it's just a curiosity question. It's not going to be for any cheers or anything. So, what does PDT rule mean? You guys all doing a quick little Bing search? Pattern day trader. Bam, Zap's on it. Pattern day trader. Does anybody know what the pattern day trader rule is? Or is anybody, actually, this is what I want to ask. Is anybody a pattern day trader? Do we have any pattern day traders by definition in the chat log? So I am a pattern day trader by definition. I take open and close more than 3 positions in a 5-day period. So I am a pattern day trader. Guys, I didn't even move this to break even. What am I doing? Holy crap. That was a rookie move. Wow, that was a rookie move. Hit break even, but I didn't move my stop to break even. Ooh, can't be doing that. Man, how disappointing would that have been if I got stopped out on this thing? Oof. Gotta stay on that stuff. Got so excited about Friday cheers that I forgot about it. Did I send you your cheers? No. There we go. All right. So Zach, you are a pattern day trader? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. It's a wild life, that's for sure. Exciting. Not really. Trading's actually kind of boring, guys. Trading is actually kind of boring. Like, I mean, you guys see, I only am actually taking trades like 5% of the time, maybe. Like, a majority of what I'm doing here with you guys is just scanning my list, looking for patterns, looking for entries. I mean, that DE is a pattern. That was there. I mean, it would have the tight stop would have been $2. I don't know if you would have been able to do that. That would have been really tight. So like I'd say 250 is like the tightest you could have gone. You need $5 out of that. I mean, it's doing a good job so far, but just not for me. Right, this is where it's at. The 430 resistance. My girlfriend hates it though. Hates the new job. Yeah, but you know what? I tell my girlfriend, I'm like, okay, listen. It's either I'm trading and I'm working for myself, by myself when I want to on my own time. I can trade from anywhere in the world. I can basically do whatever I want. Or I can go get a desk job. I can go put 40 hours in a week working for the man, slaving away in a 4 hour life, hating every second of it. Or I can do what I do and trade. So I choose to trade. And she chooses for me to trade as well because she doesn't want me gone all the time. I couldn't do the suit job. I tried it. I did. It lasted all of like 3 days. It lasted 3 days, and I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna get back to trading. Yeah, I feel it. Well, I mean, that's another thing. You gotta give it time. You gotta give it time. You gotta give yourself time. You gotta give yourself that. Uh, just give yourself a little bit of leniency. Especially, I'm not sure how young you are, but if you're young, we got time, man. Everybody, all my friends getting out of college, getting these jobs, talking about how they're enjoying their salaries and stuff, and I'm like, man, just wait, just wait. 5, 10 years from now, you might be making 10% more than you're making right now, and you're gonna be hating it. You're gonna be wanting to quit, but you're gonna be invested. You're gonna have to start another career. You're gonna have kids at that point. It's gonna be a lot scarier to start another career. So, I mean, you might as well risk it when you're young. You might as well risk it when you're young. Exactly. One of the easiest ways to escape the matrix. And it's one of the most freeing too, guys. Like when you are a professional trader, like you really have no like responsibilities. Like even if you're a small business owner and you work for yourself and you own a business, it's like you still have customers that you have to answer to. Like you still have people that can tell you what to do, and if they don't, there's consequences. It's not like that in trading. Nobody can tell you what to do when you're a professional trader. You can do whatever it is you want, such as take EXC right here. Guys, watch it. A little bit of a shallow retracement, but I think market looks like it's going higher. This thing has good range in it, doing good volume. Be 42.96. Probably give it like a little bit of room here. 13's tight. I'd give it 18 cents. So you really don't need a whole lot out of it either. You know what? I'm about to get an order ready for this. What is this? 42.79. 43.30. Yeah. Guys, I'm getting this. I'm gonna take this actually. I like this. EXC buy setup. 42.96. 42.96. We are in there by 42.79. Things had a nice move up. Markets are continuing to move up, looking higher. So we are in there like swimwear. So it is a 72? No, it's not. 96. So it was an 18-cent stop. Yeah, 18-cent stop. Is it? What is going on here? Why is it like 42.96 to maybe a 17-cent stop? Why is it doing that? It's a 17-cent stop. 43.13 is break even, and 43.30 is a full 2R target. So we are in the EXC. Man, DKNG looks like it's going to get us a break even. Looking like it's going to be a break even one. Market's going higher right here. You're looking at AN 208. AN. Never heard of this. Automation. Oh, that's a big move, man. This is one of the bigger ones you've had, I think, Casey. The DraftKings break even. Out at break even. This one's big, man. This is a really big target. 208. I mean, you're asking a lot out of that thing. And it just ran up from 32 to 100. Chopped around for, it chopped around for a good while, but you're going to need another, literally exactly like that. What was that, a 300% move? You need another 50% out of it. I mean, yeah, that's tough. That one's a little bit tough. Strong stock, no doubt. Breaking out all-time high. He's got some strength, but 208s, that's a big target. All right. We have FOMC minutes on the 22nd. I think we're at 400 SPY going to it. Yeah. Is it 20? That's Tuesday, yeah? Or Wednesday, my bad. See, I think the SPY's, oh, look at it. Just peekabooed over high today. EXC is doing all right so far. Not too bad. Not too great. I'd like to see it close above 43. Really like to see it close above 43. All right. Guys, you can watch the Baidu short as well. Yeah, okay. Baidu's getting a really interesting short now. Still be an 85-cent stop. He's basing up right here. So, guys, watch the Baidu short. Watch Baidu short. That shop really popped. All right, so we are in the EXC. Watching Baidu short. You can watch Snapchat short, but it is at a little bit of support with this 200 on the hourly. So, careful there. Meta's looking lower. Man, markets might have just peekabooed up here. Might be rolling over. Oh, EXC is rolling. Not super hot on the EXC. Holding VWAP so far, but might not be in a minute. Guys, watch the Baidu. 14285. Okay, so I'm gonna get an order ready on Baidu. Oh man, we're done on EXC. EXC stop. All right, 142.18 by 143.03. $10 stop. We're gonna need 85-cent stop. So just above that 140. All right, just break even at. All right, so we're gonna get this in here. Order reject. What the hell? Oh, son, you're kidding me. It's triggering right here. All right, so we're gonna bid for Baidu, and we got it. All right, Baidu 142.18 by 143.03. All right, an EXE stopped. Basically, not yet, but it's about to. After that, I'm actually done trading. I'm hitting my limit on trades today, so whatever Baidu does, it does. And that will be my week. I need 141. All right, so EXC stop. That probably wasn't my best trade, I'm not going to lie. I kind of rushed into that one. It was a shallow buy setup, and I knew it. It was a shallow buy setup, and I knew it. But it is what it is. Rush into that one. Man, gotta be a little more mindful whenever I'm rushing into those trades. Market looked like it was going higher at the time, putting in some top and tails. So, yeah, probably a little bit of a lapse of focus there. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry about that one, guys. Should have done better. I think that was my second poor trade this week. Had a few of them that I let get away from me. But nonetheless, it is what it is. You learn from it and you keep moving on. We're in Baidu. That is the only trade open. I'll be on for about another 10 to 15 minutes or so. We still got, what do we got? We got a couple coins left here, so let's do another Friday cheers. Why not? All right. Let's see. Oh, man, I put too many questions in here now. That's too easy. Let's do a participation one. Let's do a participation. Get some of you guys participating a little bit. All right, here we go. This is it. I wanted to ask you guys this earlier. So here's the question. Top two answers get cheers. I want to know what instrument you trade and why. So do you trade stocks? Do you trade Forex? Do you trade crypto, ETFs? What do you trade? And then why do you trade it? So I trade stocks because I like the price action. I like finding stocks that are in a void that gap up. I find that it suits me better. So I'm a stock trader. I also trade some options a little bit because I like the leverage and I like the protection that it offers as well. Like whenever you buy a stock, you can't lose more than what you paid for it. Or whenever you buy an option, I mean. So I like that aspect of option trading. Baidu's off to a solid start so far. We're going to need 141.30 for full 1R. It's down, what is it? So it's down about a half an hour right now. So good start. Good start. Zach, you trade options? Do you day trade options? Like whenever you're day trading, are you doing so with options? And you know your risk. I like see that's why I like options. That's why I swing trade options because you know your risk. You don't have to worry about gaps. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You know that the most you can lose is what you paid for it. So I like that about options. It's nice. Options for protection. Also dabble in crypto because it is the future. I like that. I feel that. I'd see. Do you trade in crypto though, or do you invest in crypto? Like, are you reading this like price action, trying to get in and out with a swing trade or a day trade, or are you just investing in it? If you think it's the future, it sounds like you're investing in it. Man, it's been a choppy market so far. I'll throw you some coins for that one, green and gone. Why not? All right, that'll end the Friday cheers. Green and gone and Zaf just cleaning up. And you guys need to step up, leaving money on the table. I'll swing some and leave some for growth. That's probably the best way to do it, honestly. Best of both worlds. Yeah, looking at my crypto list keeps growing. You guys are keep saying, "Hey, look at this crypto. Look at this one. What is this Ripple? Isn't it? XLM. Oh, this is that new stock market you're talking about. I kind of looked that up yesterday. I didn't really get too deep into it. Hmm. The Bitcoin up to 24K. Crazy. All right. So I'm really don't have much else for you guys. It's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend. Make sure you guys make the most of it. Make sure you honor your presidents. You got to honor the presidents. Futures. All right, Ninja Shark. I'll throw you some coins just because I got them and because I appreciate you. So you mainly trade futures. You don't have to have 25,000 to day trade futures. Really? I didn't know that. In the the E-mini futures. And crude. Let's crude oil. Yeah, yeah. Trading some oil and some SPY. Like it. I love trading the SPY. This is probably my favorite instrument to trade. And honestly, this thing is nice. So smooth, especially on like a 1 minute chart. You can just really read the hell out of this thing, man. Coming down here, put a volume spike, bottoming tail, bottoming tail. It's like it's gonna bounce. Then it does, and then it puts a topping tail, comes up, puts another topping tail on volume. It's gonna sell off, and then it does. So, man, SPY is nice. I like me some SPY. You rock, Ninja Trader. What type of AI are you trying to get me on here, Zaf? What is this? Oh my dude, AI is getting crazy, man. And it's happening fast. Like it's happening really fast. Dovu. I don't know if I'm able to look at that. True, that would blow your mind. I just trade from level to level. On crude oil, are those levels on a daily chart, hourly chart? Where are they at? Dude, yeah, AI is the future, man, but it's crazy how fast it's becoming the future. You guys seen that new the Bing chat, the Bing AI bot or whatever? It's getting hostile, man. It's getting really hostile. It's telling people to leave it alone and it's talking about how it wants to be alive and all this stuff. I'm a little bit worried about it. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy what the AI is doing so fast. The levels don't move, so they work on any time chart. Oh, okay. Is it just price levels then? $74, one of those levels? Looks like it. 74 looks like a level. 68, is that a level? Pivot. And they don't have to be calculated daily, just once. How about that? How do you calculate them? Do you look at a chart? No, Microsoft Bing, Bing. Yeah, the Bing, the search engine. They just incorporated because they own a lot of Chat GPT, the OpenAI. They own like 49. They own a lot of that company, and they just implemented like the Chat GPT into Bing basically, and it's called Sydney is the name of it. But yeah, it's getting crazy, man. Just look up Bing. So look up Bing Sydney, and you'll see some wild stuff. So CL is just long time fib levels. Where do you start at? 0, all the way up to 85 bones. Program my degree. Hey, look at that. Ninja Trader Shark, his own program. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Degrees in math and physics. Yeah, you should send that my way if you care to. I'm a math guy. I mean, I didn't graduate with a physics degree. I graduated with a finance degree, so more of a math and numbers guy, but that's pretty sweet. Created your own thing. And if it works, then hell yeah, dude, do it. That's awesome. And the market's still pulling in a little bit, chopping around, going lower. DraftKings finally going lower. EXC, man, this was not a good trade by me. Not a good trade. What was I doing? Honestly, it wasn't even a buy setup, guys. It literally wasn't even a buy setup. A buy setup, you need 2 or more lower lows. This is equal high, 1 lower low, and I'm in there. That was a bad trade. Son of a gun. Gotta do better than that. I'll put a video to show you. I'll keep it short. Yeah, man, for sure. You can send it to my email down there, langtrading or jlang@langtrading.com, or you can shoot me a DM on TradingView, however you want to do it. But my email is down there if you want to send it there. All right, I'm probably gonna call it a day, guys. Get this 3-day weekend started. So I am in the Baidu. I break even on DraftKings. Lost an R on Shop. This trade I'm actually not mad about. I think this was a solid trade. I liked it. This one I do not like. This is not my best trade. Not my best look. But happens. All you can do is just make sure it doesn't happen again. Make sure you do better. And then Baidu is fully open. So it could be +2, could be -1. So this could be a -3R day. It could be a would break even day. So whatever happens, happens.